Welcome, wrestling fans, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. As we see members of SmackDown's roster already arriving to the arena here in Barcelona, Spain, as we got a lot of action to get to tonight. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right.
To prove herself, Jax Chelsea Green comes your way from Barcelona.
Yeah. And look at the sold-out crowd here in Barcelona, Spain.
91 specifically for the 92 Olympics, as it burned and Magic and Jordan after all the years, and is still rocking here in 2026.
Let's go.
Here in Barcelona. We say good evening, everybody.
And look at the crowd we've got here today, everybody. Let's go. Daniel Barry, what's up, brother?
Energized WWE European Summer Tour, and that means we are thrilled to be beside our local Spanish announcers, Alberto Caneda and Miguel Perez.
All right, thank you, everybody. Making sure we're all working here. All right, thank you, everybody, for hanging out, man. We're going to get right into it and what we should expect here tonight. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Let's go. It's time for Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go. All right, thank you, Daniel Barry. What's up, brother?
Good evening. We're having tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Clash in Italy's going to have a Mania rematch. Jade Cargill's going to try to win back gold against Rhea Ripley. That if they were part of the 6-woman tag team match. It was wild just 6 days ago.
And that's right, guys. At WWE Saturday Night's main event last Saturday.
The Coliseum is sold out for the return of Saturday night's main event. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Sunset flip, shoulders down, free with some help, and they retain. The tag champs did what they had to do to keep the gold.
The following is a 6-woman tag team contest.
And what a big crossbody there from Charlotte Flair. And it was Cargill and B-Fab and Meechin who really took it to the WWE Women's Champion. And Rhea Ripley went for the riptide, but Meechin was able to break it up. And right when Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley were on the same page, it was Jade Cargill who would break up the party, delivering a big boot, and Jaded would connect as Cargill pins the WWE Women's Champion at Saturday night's main event. Uh-oh, and look who's kicking off WWE Friday Night SmackDown. It's Jade Cargill. And we'll get to hear what the new #1 contender for the Women's Championship has to say as we kick off WWE Friday Night SmackDown here in Barcelona, Spain, as the countrymen, the people here, start booing Jade Cargill, Meechin, and B-Fab.
B-Fab, Meechin, and Jade Cargill.
And wait, as you just saw the highlights from last weekend. Jade then was wearing gear inspired by the King of Pop. Now she's on a clear mission, more like old school Michael Jackson. It's don't stop till you get enough, and what she won't stop at is getting back that Women's Championship on Sunday.
Brilliant, Joe. That's the kick off the show, and I agree with you completely. Winning gold at the very top level is a highly addictive process, and Jade Cargill quite simply is stumped that she lost said gold to Rhea Bloody Ripley at WrestleMania. Well, she doesn't make mistakes twice, and this Sunday at Clash in Italy.
And that's right, guys, and this Sunday at Clash in Italy, we will see the WWE Women's Championship on the line as Rhea Ripley defends her title again, as we see her defends her title here and faces her WrestleMania opponent, Jade Cargill.
Yes, that's right, Barcelona. Soak it all in.
Cállate, nadie sabe who stays. Cállate, todo.
They ain't never seen nothing like this before, that's for sure. I'm so confused.
Wow, crowd is rowdy.
I'm so confused. Y'all act like I got something to prove.
Exactly.
I don't ask for permission. I am Jade Cargill. I am one of one.
Okay. Okay, Cargill.
What y'all mad about is that I just do what I want.
Hey, you know what, Jay? That's exactly right. Because on Sunday, that's exactly what's going to happen.
What's up, everybody? Sorry about that. Had some mic issues there. And interrupting Jade Cargill, Meechin, and B-Fab, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley!
Rhea Bloody Ripley, the Eradicator with that well-worn in hand.
Devil's in
This certainly is the now, but is it going to be the now in 48 hours' time? A Clash in Italy is to be quite frank. Rhea Ripley has simply not had an answer to the physical might of Jade Cargill in weeks.
And Rhea Ripley staring down her opponent in just 2 days at Clash in Italy.
Is never backed away from the biggest challenge. She climbed the mountain again at WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. And Barcelona is showering Bobby with love.
I don't know how small getting in the ring with Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Meechin this close to that championship defense really is.
And I don't know if it's smart for Rhea Ripley to come out here with the numbers not in her favor. Ole, 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 ole.
Jade, every single week you come out here trying to throw around your dominance. Acting like 90% of your success isn't from you using people to try and make yourself look better.
Makes a good point.
And the detail that you continue to forget is that when it's just you and me in this ring, I beat you. I beat you at WrestleMania.
Yep.
And this Sunday, I'm gonna beat you again.
Yep. I think so.
You continue to throw around your self-proclaimed dominance. Because when the match is done, you will be looking up at your true champion.
And a bunch of Rhea chants here in Barcelona, Spain.
Do you hear how stupid you sound? You really think this division revolves around you? No. These women that you talk about, they're with me because they want a piece of power. And you're
Wow.
so damn weak that you're willing to work with women who don't even like you.
And uh-oh! As we see crashing the party here on Friday Night SmackDown, it's none other than the Queen, Charlotte Flair! Ooh, even some pyro. Let's go. And making her way to the ring as well, her tag team partner, Alexa Bliss!
It's been Alexa Bliss who's been fostering the teamwork of Rhea and Charlotte.
From a well-oiled unit with Rhea Bloody Ripley at Saturday's night's main event, albeit picking up a loss in the process.
And we'll get to hear from Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss as they make their way to the ring with this confrontation between Jade Cargill, Meechin, and B-Fab, with the WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley already in the ring. What's up, Ghost?
Jade, out here talking like you're a Hall of Famer or something. You've been here, what, 5 minutes? No, Jade. I respect how far you've come, but don't confuse your own hype for actual accomplishments.
Wait, hold up. You got some nerve talking to the future WWE champion like that.
Listen, princess, if I wanted input from one of Jade's accessories, I just ask.
And Jade, you keep talking about how you're the future, but you might want to make sure that the future's actually accomplished something before you start lecturing us. Now I'll give you this, you do have the ego of a legend, but against us, you have the resume of a rookie.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Little girl, I'm not going to be talked down by somebody that's Charlotte Flair's ragdoll.
That's cute. Hey, Jade, word of advice in this business, I like to give the people that go against me the courtesy of a warning. So this is your one warning. I've gone toe-to-toe with people on the mic and in this ring, people that are way better than you. So do not make me embarrass you before your career's even started.
Ooh, there you go, Alexa.
Ladies, pardon the
Uh-oh.
interruption.
And it's General Manager Nick Aldis of SmackDown.
But Jade, if you're as confident as you claim to be, and Alexa, if you're looking for a fight as badly as you claim to be, then Barcelona, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Talking about it, and let's start being about it. Let's get a referee out here, and let's do Jade Cargill and Alexa Bliss.
Oh my goodness! And this matchup was not advertised, but this is going to be happening up next as we'll see Alexa Bliss go one-on-one with Jade Cargill to kick off WWE Friday Night SmackDown. All right, hope everybody's doing good. Hallelujah. Jesus is to praise, and God's awarded us with this time. Awesome to live another day. Ghost Honor, thank you so much, man. Opening up the chat here with a $5 super chat donation and a beautiful prayer as well from our member here, Ghost Honor on Tim Reynolds Show. Says, praise God for another day, and thank you, Jesus, for your grace under faith. We bow to your glory, and the precious blood is welcome and covers all who accept you. Thank you so much for that, Ghost. That is awesome, man. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, man. Amen, dude. That is awesome. Thank you so much for that, brother. Hope everybody's doing good. Joe, how we doing, man? Welcome, Christopher. You have any questions, ask about WWE. If you want to ask, we also give some predictions, says Joe, and the best YouTuber in the world. Thank you. Appreciate you there, Joe. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so yeah, we see our boy Joe here had some predictions we can get to share with here now that we're on commercial break. So my predictions, Becky to retain, Cody retains, but I think Randy returns. Roman retains, Brock and Oba. So maybe, I guess you're not decided yet between Brock and Oba. I think Brock's going to win that one because you can't only take off the belt Roman. Yep, totally get that there, brother. Totally get that there, Joe. Thank you, man. Hello, Kenneth. How we doing, man? Says, hey to all my friends. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing good. Maybe release your predictions for the Clash. Yep, got those videos working on right now, guys, to put up on the channel. I was actually doing that right before we started here tonight. So just got to get those up here. Julius be praised. Heck yeah, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's get right into it here. Praise God, beer is cold. Heck yeah, Ghost. I'm going to have to go grab me a cold one there, brother. I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, hey, right back, guys. I got to go. Got to go grab one for our boy. All right, here we go. Cold one for bro. Thank you there. Appreciate you there with another $5 super chat from our boy Ghost here hanging out with us. And all right, guys, let's get right into it here as we sort of find out what to predict or what should we expect here on Friday Night SmackDown. Hope you guys will enjoy hanging out with us here. All right, bada bang, bada boom. Here we go. Boop. All right, guys. So looking at this here right here, we see tonight, Cody Rhodes addresses Gunther after the attack en route to Clash in Italy. And can't wait to give you guys my predictions for these matchups. I got the videos right now on my phone. We'll get those posted up here probably within an hour or two after the live stream here. Kind of 8 o'clock kind of crept up on us here today. Also, guys, we did see kicking off WWE SmackDown Cargill with a message to the WWE Women's Champion, but she was interrupted by Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and then tried to get a little lippy with Alexa Bliss. So we've got coming up next, our first matchup of the night is Alexa Bliss going one-on-one with Jade Cargill. And then also here tonight, we'll see Axiom take on The Miz as Axiom performs in his home country of Spain. That should be an excellent matchup that I think will be awesome. And then also later on tonight, we'll see Carmelo Hayes go one-on-one with Ricky Saints. But we get ready here tonight, guys, with our first matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, and a nice kick there as Bliss ducks under the right hand, delivers some right elbows here to Cargill. Cargill went for the boot, and Bliss able to duck out, and now with the sleeper hold, a chokehold on the back of Cargill. Oh, but Cargill throws her like a rag doll, and Bliss rolls to the outside.
You're going to power all the power that's ringside because of these two in the ring. Well, I'll tell you right now, Joe, the whole world loves the fact we are getting this match. Probably none more so the WWE Women's Champ Rhea Ripley, who stood at ringside knowing full well she gets
So now we see Cargill in pursuit
opponent,
of Alexa Bliss.
Good chance that Alexa Bliss can cause some major physical damage to the challenger this Sunday at Clash in Italy.
Oh, and now Bliss with the right hands on Cargill. Oh, and the big right as she tries to get back in the ring, and now Bliss off the ropes. Cargill grabs and throws Alexa into the corner. And now Alexa Bliss gets out of the way. Oh, and that splash misses from Cargill, and she goes for the right hand. Bliss ducks under and holds up the neck there of Cargill. And now, from the top rope here, Alexa Bliss. Oh, got caught. The crossbody did not. Oh, and into a backbreaker as Cargill grabbed Alexa Bliss and delivered a beautiful spine buster.
As the raw power of Jade Cargill and the movement and aerial skills of Alexa Bliss, which were great until she stopped in her tracks like we just saw.
And now we see here Bliss thrown in the corner. A big elbow there. Connects to Cargill and a boot as well as Bliss tries to fight back here in this one. Cargill with the right elbow to the chest. And now, oh no, Alexa's in trouble as we see Cargill look to pick up Alexa Bliss here and showing off the strength. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Holding up Alexa Bliss above her head and dropping her to the mat. And now flexing here as the crowd in Barcelona, Spain doesn't like this from Miss Cargill, but Alexa Bliss is fighting to get back in this matchup.
See Alexa Bliss reaching for her ribs. Oh, but smart to get out of the way just in time.
Thank you, Ghost.
Would have done even more damage to that.
And now we see here a nice counter there by Alexa Bliss, who's looking to get back in. Cargill stumbles over the top rope and outside the ring. And now a big kick there to the chin from Bliss. And now Cargill in trouble. And, oh, got caught! Got caught! And now Cargill picks up Alexa Bliss. And, oh, right on top of the barrier. Spine first goes Alexa Bliss onto the outside as we see Cargill flexing on Charlotte Flair there as this matchup continues after these commercial breaks. What a power bomb there on top of the apron there on the outside barrier from the WWE Universe. Cargill now in complete control of this matchup. And guys, for our boy Ghost Honor here with another $2 super chat, we gotta pop the top. Let's go. It's Tim Reynolds Show. All right. Woo! Yeah! Love that noise, baby. Let's go. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. All right. Are you kidding me? Holding up Alexa Bliss above her. All right, looks like audio's working good here, guys. And now back inside the ring as Cargill continues to keep the pressure here on Alexa Bliss. Can Alexa Bliss get back into this matchup here? That's my boy. Thank you, Ghost. Appreciate you, man. You're one of my boys too, brother. I appreciate y'all. Good to be back here on a Friday night, guys. Spend a little time with the family last week. Congratulations to my brother and his new wife on their new marriage. It was awesome to be a part of the ceremony and really happy I can be back with you guys here on a Friday night as we continue to hustle, man. Got a lot of stuff done this week on Tim Reynolds Show. A couple of cool videos for you guys. Monday Night Raw stream went pretty well as also, and we got some more action coming up for you guys this weekend. We're going to be doing WWE Clash in Italy at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, and also we'll be doing the NASCAR race on Sunday evening as well. So a busy weekend. Still working on some stuff, guys, for tonight as well with my preview and predictions for Clash in Italy. So can't wait to get those out as well here on the channel. Hope to hear back from you guys and show the support as much as you can. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. Yo! What's up, Trucker John? With the $2 super chat. Yeah, I bet you're a beautiful fella too there, you weirdo. What's up, man? All right, we're waiting to get back in this matchup here, guys. Thank you for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe as we get back to our live play-by-play and reaction for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Trucker John, how you doing, buddy? We doing good here. Big shout out to my boy Ghost Honor 86, one of our members here. With the super chats also popping the top. That's my boy. Appreciate you, dog. Trucker John, long time no talk, brother, here in the chat. Appreciate the $2 super chat from you, man. Hope you're doing beautiful as well. All right, waiting to get back to the matchup here. Cargill still dominating here against Alexa Bliss as Bliss tries to fight back with these shots to the gut of Jade Cargill. And now Cargill fighting here and off the ropes. Oh, a big elbow right to the chin of Alexa Bliss. And that is not what she was looking for here, folks. And now rolling onto the outside. Charlotte checking on Bliss. And oh, a big right elbow. As we see Cargill put Alexa Bliss up on her shoulders now. And oh, slams her face first on the ring apron as Cargill's in complete control of this matchup. Trucker John, that's awesome, man. Damn right. Don't pay them lot lizards. Heck yeah, bro. And now, oh, Bliss able to counter with a huge drop kick to the gut of Jade Cargill on the outside. And that could be the opening Alexa needed here. And now Cade, oh, Jade need first into the steel steps. Bliss able to roll out of the way. And now back inside the ring, Alexa Bliss has got the crowd fired up here.
You mentioned the fact that we're only 48 hours away from Jade challenging Ripley for the Women's Championship, and now she just ran her knee into the steel steps. Well, Jade has been
and now back inside the ring, Bliss with a combination here in the knee to the face and the drop kick to Cargill. And that drops Jade as Alexa's fired up here. And now Bliss with momentum. Oh, the knees to the back of the spine of Cargill. And now the roll through moonsault there connects. And that flipping senton there. And now Bliss looking for the roll through neck breaker. The cover here on Cargill. And the kick out at 2.
Seriously weakened now is Jade Cargill, and this one has done a 180.
Yeah, thank you, Trucker John. Appreciate you, dog. And now, uh-oh, Bliss looking for Sister Abigail DDT. Cargill able to counter, but catches a big right elbow for her troubles. And now Meechin getting involved here. And uh-oh, here comes Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte and Rhea Ripley going after Meechin and B-Fab on the outside. And Cargill sees what's happening here and could be distracted as Alexa Bliss looks to take advantage. And oh, the kick to Cargill. The DDT connects by Alexa Bliss. And now looking to roll Cargill into the spot here. Looking for Twisted Bliss. Can Alexa do it and pull off the upset here? Going up to the top rope. Twisted Bliss, oh, but Cargill got the knees up. And now, that could be the opening Cargill needed. And the big boot drops Alexa. And now Bliss is in trouble. Jade Cargill looking for Jaded. It connects, and now the cover. And your winner of this matchup to kick off Friday Night SmackDown, it's Jade Cargill!
Looked like it was going to be a walk in the park for Jade Cargill, but of course Alexa Bliss with her caliber, she fought back valiantly, almost took the win, but ultimately...
Uh-oh, and now Cargill looking for a steel chair.
Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley now nowhere to be seen.
Steel chair in hand as Alexa Bliss was just jaded.
And now, uh-oh. Looks like Jade Cargill's not done yet here. And oh no, with the steel chair, Jaded right on top of the steel chair as we see Cargill make a huge statement here before WWE Clash in Italy with Jaded to Alexa Bliss right on top of the steel chair. And now here comes Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, and Jade getting out of Dodge.
Fight him off, and now they're back in the ring to check out Alexa.
And man, what a way to kick off SmackDown. Thank you to our boy Trucker John, giving us a $2 super chat for Mama. Hell yeah. And guys, don't forget, Rhea Ripley will defend her WWE Women's Championship at Clash in Italy against Jade Cargill in what should be an epic matchup.
Closer to the big one Sunday at Clash in Italy. As Gunther is closing in on Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. It's what happened last Friday with Gunther's latest attack that took everyone's attention.
Yeah, so this is the main event of SmackDown.
So last Friday, we would see the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn, and the sleeper hold there as Sami Zayn came off and fought Gunther, and then Cody Rhodes takes advantage with the crossroads and gets the victory against Sami Zayn. And then the attack by Gunther afterwards as he would beat down the WWE Champion and Sami Zayn would just walk away. Can you blame Sami? I can't blame him. I can't blame Sami at all.
Gunther making his intent crystal clear ahead of this weekend.
Well, I am here with undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. And Cody, a face-to-face with your Clash in Italy challenger, Gunther, is imminent. How are you feeling, especially after everything that transpired last week?
I'm sorry, Kathy. Here.
You got something you want to say to me?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Oh, you don't, huh? Maybe you should. Maybe you should, Cody. Maybe you do. And maybe you should. Maybe you should start by saying you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Cody, guess what? Last week, hey, I didn't ask for a fight with you, okay? I didn't ask to fight my friend. You asked for that fight. And even still, in spite of that, in spite of everything that's gone on between you and me, when Gunther got involved last week and he started to choke you out, what did I do, huh? I had your back. I took care of him. I did the right thing. I did the right thing, Cody. I tried to help you. And how did you repay me? You stuck me with a crossroads from behind like a knife in my back.
A knife in your back? Enough, Sammy. Enough. Are you kidding me? I did something in the confines of a wrestling match before the bell had rung, and that's wrong, and you know me. We've been in that situation before, yet you watched me as the light faded out of my eyes, get choked out by Gunther, and you had a choice. You had a choice, didn't you? You know what you did?
Cody, you know what?
You walked away.
I wanted to help. I wanted to help, Cody. Every instinct in me was saying, help him, help him, help him. I wanted to do that. You know why? Because that's how I'm wired. Because I'm a good guy. I'm the last real good guy around here, apparently.
Okay,
And it took
right.
everything in me not to help you right there, Cody. But you know why I didn't? You want to know why? Because as I watched light fade from your eyes, I realized that the right thing to do in that moment was to leave you there so that you could learn a lesson.
Okay, Sammy. Okay.
A lesson you needed to learn.
The last real good guy teaching me a lesson. When I'm done with Gunther tonight, hopefully I can teach you a lesson too.
Wow. So big words here from Cody Rhodes to Sami Zayn.
Look, I have to check on Alexa,
Oh.
who might be badly hurt, and I'm sorry that
Nick
your
Aldis.
equipment got held up at customs, okay, but I have nothing to do with that. But honestly, after last week, you shouldn't be doing any more experiments anyway.
Well, then what do you want me to do?
I want you to appear in front of the SmackDown audience, for which you are paid in human money, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And now what did you say about doing my science experiments?
I don't know, improvise.
Yes.
No.
Great idea, business guy.
Danhausen, that's not what I meant, Danhausen. I don't...
Nick. Kid got to tender customs. Liquid limit. Too much moisturizer. What are you going to do about it?
Why does everyone think I speak for European customs, Miss? I manage a television show.
Good. Manage your way into postponing my match tonight.
Why would I do that?
Kit is not here. I'm not taking Axiom on in his home country.
I'm not interested in Kit Wilson, frankly, because he's not in the match. You
Oh boy.
Kit needs to learn from me up
Okay.
close and personal. My Miz method, Master Inspire Zone in, so he can become your main event player.
Hey.
You're welcome.
Right. It sounds to me like you're a little concerned about needing Kit's help.
Help? I'm the first ever two-time Grand Slam champion in the history of this company. I'm in my prime. I can take on anyone, anywhere.
Fantastic. Right, well, show me then, because Miz, you're up next.
Spain's very own Axiom in front of his fans against The Miz next.
And that's right, guys. It looks like SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis has his hands full as we see The Miz try to back out from his match against Axiom here tonight in his home country of Spain, especially without Kit Wilson being there. Talk about Miz looking like a wimp, a little scaredy cat here. And I think this is going to be a great matchup coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown. But Danhausen is looking to do something with his time here on SmackDown because it looks like his experiments or his equipment for his science experiments got held up in customs, apparently. Wow, what a great angle here to open this up. And we'll see what happens here after these commercial breaks here on this live play-by-play for WWE Friday Night SmackDown here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go. Hope you guys are enjoying the chat. Thank you guys so much. Let me know if you have any wrestling questions or shout outs here, guys. We do have our boy Kenneth looking for maybe for us to get a super chat goal going, but hey, you know, sometimes with that goal, man, I think it might put a little pressure on everybody. I would just love to see anybody whatsoever help support the channel, whether that's liking and subscribing, sharing this live stream with your family and friends. You guys can also donate, help out, or ask any wrestling questions or shout outs with those super chats here in the live stream. It costs less than a can of Coke, guys, so let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback here on the channel. And don't forget, you can also sign up for channel memberships on Tim Reynolds Show's YouTube channel page. And you can also donate by clicking the link on the top of my YouTube page as well. So anything you guys can do to help out the channel does go a long way. And I do appreciate all the love and support here, guys, on Tim Reynolds Show. All right. Hey, Ghost Raining here where I'm at. Heck yeah, man. Oh, super chat, says Ghost here. Maybe too loaded for that one. Hey, I get it, dog. Cheers to you, brother. Hope everybody's having a good night. We're here chilling on Friday Night SmackDown, and it looks like Sami Zayn has some beef with Cody Rhodes as he gets in the face of the WWE Champion, saying that how about an apology for what took place last week on Friday Night SmackDown when Cody Rhodes took advantage of the distraction by Gunther, who came to attack Cody Rhodes in this matchup, the main event of Friday Night SmackDown last week, and then Sami Zayn would help out his friend, kicking Gunther off the ring apron, and we would see Rhodes take advantage with a crossroads to get the victory over Sami Zayn in the main event last week on SmackDown. But Gunther would then attack Cody after the matchup with a devastating sleeper hold when it looked like Sami Zayn was going to help, but chose not to. And apparently he had to explain that here to Cody Rhodes here tonight. And Rhodes actually wants to teach Sami Zayn a lesson for what he tells Gunther later tonight. And Zayn looks like he's battling a little here to try to find where he belongs. And I gotta tell you, I think Cody Rhodes better keep his eye on the ball as well and not be too distracted by what's going on with Sami Zayn and focus on Gunther, because that's a huge opponent for him at WWE Clash in Italy. All right, guys, don't forget, right after the show is over, we'll do our WWE show review here on Tim Reynolds Show. And then also, guys, should be having my WWE Clash in Italy preview and predictions coming up here on my channel as well. I think I'm going to make a couple of shorts with them, and then also make like a long, kind of long video there. Hopefully that fits in for everybody to get in your opinions and your predictions as well on who you're rolling with here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, and we're back to the action here as we're in Barcelona, Spain for WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
Now to bid before next
Yeet.
tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome!
And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is from Los Angeles, California. Oh, don't even got his gear on here yet. I'm sorry, that kind of threw me off. Not the same entrance here for The Miz. Looks like he's still cursed.
You know what? At least he doesn't have to focus on the Cleveland Cavaliers being Danhausen cursed anymore.
That's just not very nice, Jose. You are mocking what is to be a future Hall of Famer, just like the rest of the locker room. And that is why Miz has found himself in this predicament tonight.
Now focus can get back to winning ways now. Friday Night SmackDown here in front of this loud crowd at Mark.
Nick Aldis making an absolutely dreadful
All right, so The Miz ready for this matchup here.
Y su oponente del bello país de España, Axiom.
Oh, she said that in Spanish.
They seem to be loving it.
Well, they're loving it, they're not the Miz.
Fraxium.
Spain's very own Axiom. He has gone on to accomplish great things. Of course, so many of us will remember what happened in this arena last year with Axiom. That's when he was still an NXT Tag Team Champion, was seemingly bullied by Gunther until match, only to push the ring general to the absolute limit in front of his home country fans. Listen to this reception.
Second him.
Get this right.
Back it
Axiom
up.
has himself.
It's Axiom.
And apparently this entire arena in Barcelona backing him up. Yet Miz, he doesn't have his wingman, Keith Wilson, is being forced into competing by GM Nick Aldis. He should be ashamed.
There are rules and regulations to entering a foreign country, and customs here said Kit Wilson was not allowed entry due to the massive amount of moisturizer he travels with. That is completely understood. You can.
All right, so now a tie-up here in the middle of the ring. The Miz has an action with a nice wrist lock here on Axiom. Don't forget to get your guys' votes in as we see Axiom with a nice roll through here. And a reverse wrist lock knocking down Miz. And that arm drag takedown maneuver there, or wrist lock if you will, as we see Miz back to his feet. And pulling on the mask, and now right into a side headlock here is The Miz. A dirty move from The Miz here in this one. Axiom able to roll through here, up and out of it. And and the lights keep going out again for Danhausen, it must be. And now, The Miz with the roll through here, able to stand back on his feet. A nice kip up. Axiom with a nice cartwheel there. Off the ropes here, Axiom with the momentum. Catches The Miz here on the ground. And
Soccer player and one of the best clubs in the world calls your name. Obviously going to take advantage of that.
And looking for a nice bridge maneuver here with the head of Axiom in the middle of the back of The Miz. And Miz fighting back with a back elbow connecting to the face of Axiom. And you see The Miz taunting Axiom here. And a big back elbow, a nice counter there. And Axiom with a nice arm drag takedown. And a kip up, but The Miz smart enough to get out of the way of the enziguri. And Axiom fired up here against The Miz. And what a drop kick connecting to the chin of Miz. And now those kicks coming from Axiom. And an enziguri knocks Miz outside the ring.
Extra boost here tonight with his home country crowd.
Yeah. Maybe you need to go in that direction, as Nathan Fraser reminds me.
Of course Nathan Fraser's doing this when there's no Kit Wilson there to even the odds.
And a nice kick there from Axiom on the outside, throwing Miz back inside the ring.
His great partner, Axiom.
And The Miz kicks the middle rope as that hits the groin of Axiom here. And now The Miz trying to get momentum back here in this matchup. Will he be able to find it? We will find out after these commercial breaks here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, yeah. Smoked pork loin, homemade grinded Parmesan, and a true long block from the fresh dairy here for the sharp cheddar man. It's like mac and cheese and damn steroids. Dude, Ghost, when you talk about food, it sounds absolutely delicious. Hey, Ghost Raymond here. Is racing going to make us over the Clash? No, I don't think so, Kenneth. I imagine what we're looking at here is the Clash in Italy will probably be at least 2 hours to 3 hours long, which puts us about an hour before NASCAR. And if for whatever reason we do run into a situation when we get on NASCAR a little late, I'll make sure to have everything set up already for us guys to get a quick and easy transition with Sunday. So if you guys don't know already, just a little bit of a program update here on Tim Reynolds Show. On Sunday, I'll be doing my WWE live play-by-play for WWE Clash in Italy, and then right after that, we'll be doing play-by-play and reaction for the NASCAR Cup Series on Sunday. If anything gets changed up with that, obviously we'll try to get more of the NASCAR race done on Sunday night rather than Clash in Italy, but I'm hoping to be able to do both here on the channel. All right, I had a TV dinner for dinner tonight. Yeah, not my style. I haven't had a TV dinner pretty much since I got married, so that's been pretty awesome. Mrs. Reynolds keeps me fed. Although I'll tell you what, your boy's trying not to crave some food tonight. Happens every time we watch these SmackDowns. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Ty? How we doing, man? Welcome to the chat. If you guys have any wrestling questions or shout outs and you want to mention something here on the live stream, you can do that with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. It also helps out the channel quite a bit, guys, so don't forget to help us out any way you can. Hi, Mrs. Reynolds. Thank you. All right, guys, just waiting to get back to the action here. Hope everybody's doing good. The party has arrived. Thank you, Ty. And now we see Axiom with a big right elbow and a slap to the Miz. Miz ducking under that clothesline is Axiom, and a nice kip up there. And oh, a big back suplex. The cover here. And Miz kicks out at 2.
But Axiom has just got a little additional boost tonight from this Spanish audience who are willing their man to victory. What would arguably be the biggest win of Axiom's entire career.
Dude, Kenneth, that's awesome that your friend's out of the hospital, bro. Oh, and Axiom leaping over the Miz, and Miz gets caught here. And looking for a skull-crushing finale. Axiom able to counter, but oh no, gets caught with a DDT by the Miz. The cover, but a kick out at 2.
Directly on the top of Axiom's head. Miz knows how close he was to victory, as does Axiom's tag partner, Nathan Fraser. Watch this. Vertical implant right on the top of the head of Axiom. Not quite enough, but this might do it.
Uh-oh. And the Miz quieting the crowd. And now the Miz kicks to the chest of Axiom, but Axiom able to counter a nice Russian leg drag sweep. A nice Russian leg sweep there from Axiom. And now, The Miz asking for some mercy here. And, stomping on the hands of The Miz. And now the kicks to the chest. And, the big kick connects to the head of The Miz. And now Axiom in control here.
Here goes Axiom.
And up to the top rope here. The crossbody connects the cover. And a kick out at 2 by The Miz, who's still surviving here. But Axiom's fired up. The crowd here in Barcelona, Spain is fired up. And Axiom, missed with the kick. Miz able to counter. And now in the corner, The Miz. Taking too long here, I believe. Taunting the crowd, and the clothesline does connect. And now off the top rope here, Miz. Got caught. Oh my goodness, and now the armbar locked in. And oh my goodness. And now looking for a submission is Axiom. And The Miz fighting out of it here. As we see Axiom trying to lock in a crossface. The roll up here and a kick out at 2. The Miz with a nice counter. Axiom went for the Hurricane Rana. The Miz catches him, bounces him off the ropes, and a huge power bomb connected by The Miz.
Axiom completely knocking the wind out of Axiom. The cogs are whirring now in the mind of The Miz, who wants to make this a spectacle.
Yeah, guys, Mama is working right now. Mrs. Reynolds is doing good, though. As we see The Miz go up to the top rope here. And, man, these lights again going out. And The Miz not understanding as Axiom goes up to the top rope here. And now a Spanish fly connects. What a move from Axiom in his hometown of Spain. The super drop kick connects. And now Axiom the cover. And your winner, it's Axiom! And there's Nathan Frazier there to congratulate his friend and tag team partner. The crowd goes wild for the Spain native. Here, Axiom gets the victory on Friday Night SmackDown.
Axiom looked great and he won it. That's what happened here. The heat is getting to the electrical grids everywhere. Everybody knows that. You're fake news, Joe Tess. Not at all. In the end,
now backstage.
Don said that I'm not medically cleared. And if I get physically involved, that my deductible is going to go way up, dog. He ain't let nothing slide.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, because how can you go out there? The MFTs get their hands on you? What's that going to cost you?
That's why I made an executive decision and got you a tag team partner for tonight.
Here we go.
What's up, True? Debo, what's up, Royce?
Man, that's your boy.
I know how to change. I know, dog. I talked to old Nick, and you two are tag team tonight to go take care of the MFTs.
True. Me and you are the tag team champions. So if I'm in a team with somebody, it's you. And if you can't go, I'm not teaming with anybody.
Look. What'd I tell you? You want to go out and be a hero. Priest versus the world, huh? I get it. Have fun getting jumped tonight.
Yo. How do I know I can trust you? As far as I can tell, every time Solo talks about you, it's like you guys go way back. This, to me, sounds like a setup.
You got me! It's a setup, dog. I set it up. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to tag tonight to go handle the MFTs.
Come on, Truth.
Uh-oh. Are you scared?
You said that.
Are you scared of MFTs?
No.
Are you afraid of the MFTs?
No, I'm not afraid of the MFTs.
Are you afraid of the MFTs?
No.
Are you afraid to tag with him tonight?
No.
Are you scared to tag with him?
No.
Are y'all scared to tag to go handle the MFTs tonight?
No.
Then do it. That's what's up.
Let's do it. That's what's up. Go R-Truth.
Yo, stay firm.
That guy's got a way with words.
This is what Cody says to me. He looks me in the eye and he says, maybe I'll teach you a lesson. I swear to God, I feel like you're one of the few people around here that gets me, you know?
I didn't know you felt like that. Hey, you're welcome, bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you. I swear, man, I know you know. You give everything you've got, and still you get disrespected from every angle. I swear, I feel like the only people that get me right now are you and my ride or die fans.
Sammy, is everything okay?
Hey, everything's fine.
Well, looks like you're talking to a wall over here, man.
Hey, that's Johnny Wrestling. Show a little respect.
I know
That's
who he is,
Johnny-
but look at him between this and the Cody stuff, man. Like,
Cody. Let me guess. Did Cody send you here to talk to me?
Cody and Sammy, it's not about Cody, it's about you, man. We get it. Things aren't going your way. Things aren't going Sami Zayn's way. Guess what? I've been back for 5 months. Things aren't going my way either. I'm not complaining. I'm not crying. I'm not talking to a corpse. I'm certainly not being a little.
A little what?
Stop.
No,
Uh-oh.
a little
That's
what,
all I
Matt? A little what? What were you gonna say? Huh? How long have I known you, Matt?
Long time.
How long have
A
you
long
known me?
time.
You know me. You know what I've
I
done in
thought
this
you
business.
said-
You know everything I've done. How dare you talk to me? Do you see what I'm saying about the disrespect from everyone? I can't let it stand. I can't let this stand. Let's do something about this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. In the middle of that ring tonight.
Okay, you keep talking to him. I'll go talk to Nick.
Yeah, we do that.
Uh-oh, and guys, it looks like Sami Zayn will take on Matt Cardona in a one-on-one matchup here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown. But, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we're looking for tag team action here on SmackDown. And introducing first, for this next match scheduled for one fall, he is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions. All rise for Damian Priest!
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, he is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest.
This is going to be a wild pairing here. Damian Priest and Royce Keys in action. Going up against MFT, Tama Tonga and Tama Tonga. That is next on SmackDown from Barcelona. This match is presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea.
All right. Getting our poll going here for our next matchup. So we got Damian. All right, so Damian Priest and Royce Keys versus the MFTs. Tala Tonga and Tama Tonga. All right, guys, don't forget to get your votes in here for our next poll, for our next matchup. And we'll see Damian Priest and Royce Keys tag team for the first time in a matchup against the MFTs, with Tala Tonga and Tama Tonga battling it out here for Solo Sikoa in what could be an excellent matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here on the channel. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. We're here on commercial breaks, and congratulations to our boy Ty. Looks like he met someone in college last semester, been talking to. Congratulations there, Ty. Hope it goes good, sports guy. Mama, Mama, you ain't fair. We love you. We miss you, says Ghost. Bro, I'm still the same asshole Jesus saved. Heck yeah, Ghost, man. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Oh, what's this here? Our boy Ghost Honor says, actually used gunpowder seasoning trimmings today in Mexican market. The crap was mouth-watering. Gonna send you and Mama some gunpowder seasoning so y'all can experience it. Okay, that sounds like pretty cool. That sounds like it could be pretty good. Kenneth, what's up, man? Yeah, NXT was pretty good on Tuesday. Not gonna lie. Had a lot to get going with the trip we had last week. Was nice to check out, though. I did get to see a little bit of the replay as well. Sounds like NXT's getting things warmed up. I think they're starting to get going here a little bit. There is a couple of people on there, though. I don't know why they've got on TV right now, to be honest with you, but I'll tend to keep that, in my opinion, to myself here. Always notice you being a Florida fan. You're also using a USF fan or just Florida. No, I like rooting for the USF Bulls. They've never really been relevant, if you will. Although when they had Grothy, the number 8 guy at quarterback, they were pretty good. Got all the way up to number 2 in the country as far as a ranking that season. That was probably the most hype I've seen with them. But I do watch the USF Bulls because they play at Raymond James Stadium. Although they are getting their brand new stadium built that I think is supposed to open either in 2027 or 2028. So looking forward to that for the USF Bulls. But definitely a diehard Florida Gator fan, guys. Actually, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium is going to get a huge renovation as well for the Florida Gators. So can't wait to see how that looks once it's all done. All right.
What an exciting weekend.
We're back.
And on Sunday, your complete coverage will be streaming on the ESPN app. But we want to remind you, at noon on Sunday, Eastern time in the U.S., it will be the countdown to Clash in Italy. Then the first hour at 2 p.m. Eastern, also on ESPN, followed by the post show. Everything streaming on the ESPN app, the Clash in Italy.
And Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair backstage as Charlotte takes on Bliss.
How's she doing?
Well, how do you think she is? She's in a lot of pain and pissed off. And quite frankly, so am I. So the next time I see Jade...
Don't worry about Jade. Okay, look, I'm going to handle her at Clash in Italy. Don't have to worry about it.
Well, if you don't, I will. She has a receipt coming.
And Charlotte sticking up for her friend Alexa Bliss, who was taken out by Jade Cargill earlier tonight.
Steel chair. Damian Priest has expressed his concerns about trusting one of the newest likable superstars on the roster, Royce Keys. Thanks to our truth, a little bit of matchmaking and connecting the dots. We will now have them paired up.
He called it an executive decision, did our truth? Well, some executive decisions should never be made, and in my opinion, pairing up Royce Keys and Damian Priest is one of them.
And making his way to the ring, the tag team partner, it's Royce Keys!
91 pounds. He is the winner of the 2026 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Royce Keys!
So, Damian Priest's issues with Royce Keys lie in the fact that Royce Keys has some major personal history with Solo Sikoa, the leader of the MFT. So, how does R-Truth decide to deal with this? Pair Priest up with Royce Keys against the guys that Priest suspects Keys is in cahoots with.
Yeah, but Keys' actions recently should tell him otherwise.
He certainly refused, at least on the face of it, to align with Solo Sikoa, who was offered
Royce Keys.
So we'll see if these two can get on the same page here as we get ready for their opponents. Making their way to the ring as they represent the MFTs, accompanied by Solo Sikoa. It's Tala Tonga and Tama Tonga.
Their opponents being accompanied by Solo Sikoa at a combined weight of 520 pounds. Tala and Tamatanga MFT.
Older brother, younger brother, different dimensions, but so much violence that erupts within them.
And let's contrast them with their opponents tonight, who we've just covered off. This MFT group is now cohesion personified. Of course, there have been several issues in recent months between Tamatonga and the leader, Solo Sikoa. Those were all put to bed last week when Tamatonga did a real number on his old ally from his days in Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura. That was Tamatonga proving his loyalty to the MFT clan once and for all. And this reason is why Royce Keys and Damian Priest better get on the same page pretty damn fast tonight, or they will be eaten alive by this MFT group.
As this match is presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Please drink responsibly.
And we'll see Tala Tonga and Damian Priest start things out as Tala Tonga answers with a right elbow and a big headbutt to Priest. Now Damian off the ropes, able to counter with a chop right to Tala. Off the ropes here, Priest with the shoulder tackle. Tala still standing and then knocks down Damian Priest with a shoulder tackle of his own. And now we see two big men in this ring here as Tala Tonga delivers with a right elbow. And now in the corner, the headbutt as we see the tag made by Tama Tonga. So here comes Tama, the right hands to the gut and the head of Damian Priest. And now, oh, the big right elbow there from Priest. And now Tama's in trouble in the corner. Royce looking for a tag here, but Priest hammers down, and the tag made by Royce Keys.
Right back into the corner.
Oh, and Royce Keys now in control here.
How impressive has Royce Keys been since his debut, of course.
Keeping the pressure on, but oh, able to counter is Tama, but not for long. As Royce Keys here off the ropes, ducking under the clothesline is Tama, but Keys catches him and slams him down with a gut buster.
Gut just found out what his knee feels like when you're thrown down with all that force as he...
And a big slam in the corner here, and now Royce Keys with another big slam there. And now again, Tama thrown in the corner, and Keys, ooh, got caught with a boot that time. As Tama Tonga tries to gather his wits. Oh, and what a power slam there from Royce Keys.
Scoop from Keys.
And you can't blame Solo Sikoa for trying to recruit Royce Keys.
And a big takedown there by Royce Keys as well as Tama Tonga rolls onto the outside. Here comes Tala Tonga, and oh no, got caught there. And now Royce able to fight him off. And now both men fighting Tala Tonga here. Royce Keys and Priest with the right hands over and over. And now dumping Tala Tonga outside the ring.
Over to the outside. And frustration shown.
And it looks like Priest and Keys are able to stay on the same page. Can they continue this momentum here in Barcelona, Spain? As this match continues after these commercial breaks here coming up next. All right. Yeah, Kenneth, not really big news with that whole NASCAR thing. I looked into that. Nothing to really worry about. I just noticed, as George Strait said, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Way to go, Ty. We're all here for a good time. Don't take any days for granted. Jesus loves us all and loves you all. Thank you. Appreciate that, Ty. Very nice of you to say here in the chat, guys. Don't forget to get your votes in on who you're picking for this current matchup here as we wait to get back from these commercial breaks here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, don't forget to, right after we're done here with Friday Night SmackDown with the live play-by-play and reaction, we'll also get right into my WWE show review. I'll go over all the matches, give my match grades, and also give a breakdown of what I expect with these storylines going forward here as well. All right, what's up, Dylan? How we doing, brother? Hey, what's up, Tim? I'm in the house looking for SmackDown on Friday night. Heck yeah, dude, let's go. Heck yeah, guys. Cannot wait, cannot wait. Also, guys, looks like coming up, I believe it's this weekend, tomorrow on Saturday night, is the El Grande Americano versus the OG El Grande Americano mask for mask match. That should be very, very interesting. I knew there was something I needed to mention about wrestling. Wrestling. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as we wait to get back to the action here. Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga are taking on Royce Keys and Damian Priest. Right now, the MFTs are in control here as we see Priest and Keys try to get on the same page here on Friday Night SmackDown. So Keys in a little bit of trouble here as he's trying to get some momentum here from the WWE Universe. As we see back to the action here. Tala Tonga catches a couple of shots to the gut. And oh, a big uppercut there. And now in the corner, Royce Keys. Oh, rolls out of the way. Tala Tonga head first into steel post, but Tama makes the tag. And now Tama with the big elbow there to Keys.
Wade, he asked the question earlier tonight when it was proposed by R-Truth to have this
OTC.
match, to have this partnership. How do I know I can trust you, Royce Keys? I think they have built some chemistry throughout this match, but they
and off the ropes here. Oh, what a spine buster there by Royce Keys. And that may be the opening he needs here. Priest wants in badly. And he makes the tag. Here comes Damian with the big right hand, knocking down Tama Tonga twice. And then the uppercut connects. And oh, a big flapjack. But here comes Tala Tonga. And oh, the right hand by Damian. And another right hand by Priest, who's fighting back against the bigger Tala Tonga. Off the ropes, Tala able to counter. But oh, Priest with the kick. And the big roundhouse kick connects to Tama. And oh, the throat grab. But slapping out of it is Priest. And a spinning right elbow connects. Now off the ropes here, Priest. The splash in the corner. And another splash in the corner. And another to Tala Tonga. And another to Tama. And off the ropes, a big elbow connects, knocking Tala Tonga outside the ring. Oh, but the cheap shot from behind by Tama. And Priest catches him with a big headbutt and drops him onto the ring mat. And now up to the top rope here, Damian Priest in control, looking to get the crowd into it.
This crowd is loving everything they've been seeing out of Damian Priest.
And a big clothesline from Priest, the cover, and Tala Tonga's there to break it up. Oh, but there comes Royce Keys, and the clothesline takes Tala outside the ring. Oh no, and Solo Sikoa with the Samoan spike takes out Damian Priest. And wait a minute. R-Truth is not medically cleared, but he's here. And now Solo catching right elbows here from Truth. And oh no, Solo able to counter right to the injured shoulder of Truth. And Royce Keys getting in the face of Solo here, but Tama Tonga with the elbow from behind. And Damian better pay attention, because inside the ring here, it's a big choke slam from Tama Tonga. And Priest in trouble to cover. And your winners of this matchup, it's the MFTs, Tama Tonga and Tama Tonga. Wow. I don't think I've seen that coming.
Fortunately for Damian Priest and Royce Keys, that diversion came from R-Truth and a major victory here for the MFTs.
And a huge win for the MFTs, as that may put them in contention for the WWE Tag Team titles.
I will sue you. I will sue you. I try to go out there to perform the best of my ability, and every time I go out there, my life is in danger. My workplace is a hazard. I was blown up by pyro a few weeks ago. You put me out there when I was even dressed yet, and then lights are flickering. Black and white, black and white. How am I supposed to wrestle?
You know what, Miz? For once, I actually agree with you. Okay, and I'm sorry that happened. I'm going to get to the bottom of this electrical issue right now.
Oh, we know who's doing this.
I feel you might be right.
Hey, don't put it. Put out all the fire.
Okay, hold on. Let me handle it, Miz.
Hey, don't touch that. I see you.
Danhausen's still up to his old tricks here, I guess. Oh my gosh. And the Miz not too happy about it.
Family leadership supremacy, the heavyweight championship. Roman Reigns this Sunday in Clash in Italy against his cousin Jacob Fatu. We'll take a look back at their deeply personal rivalry. That is next right here on SmackDown.
All right, thank you, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, waiting to get back from commercial break here, guys, as unfortunately Royce Keys and Damian Priest could not stay on the same page here to get the victory in their tag team matchup. So because of that, we see the MFTs were able to get the victory and now have possibly earned themselves a WWE Tag Team Championship match. All right, guys, waiting to get back to the action here. Hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Waiting to get back to the action here, everybody. All right, pretty interesting SmackDown thus far. I mean, for me, I love the little Danhausen segments we're getting backstage. Just absolutely hilarious. And then also, guys, some big news coming out of WWE is Enzo Amore and possibly Big Cass could be returning to NXT. I'm going to be pretty pumped up about that, if that's legit or not. I'm actually a little nervous about putting out a video on it or not, because I don't want to jinx it. I almost want to wait to actually see him back on WWE television. But guys, I'm a huge fan of Enzo Amore. That guy is awesome. You like the old Batman or new Batman? The old Batman, Christian Bale. Definitely over the newer Batman that they have there, that Twilight guy. Yeah, don't like that one.
Back at Olympic Arena here in Barcelona. Well, tonight's fan seat upgrade is presented by the Refresh.
Woo! Oh.
Monday Night Raw, when Jacob and Roman Reigns were sharing that moment face to face, heads against each other, knowing what's coming with the violence and pain on Sunday.
I mean, historically, has there ever been more on the line than what we're going to see in Tribal Combat? The World Championship, who's going to be the head of the family? It's going to be a blockbuster affair, that's for sure.
It is coming your way, 2 p.m. Eastern, streaming on ESPN. Clash in Italy with Tribal Combat.
Little cousin. In our family, we're equals. We're of the same blood. But in this ring, Jacob, you're beneath me.
Roman retains the title. I told y'all, I want that title.
I need that title.
Oh boy.
Look at Roman. His punk ass just realized I'm on gas. No breaks with it. Y'all know what I mean? 5, 2.
I will be damned if there is not respect to be had in this business from me. There's got to be some kind of honor system amongst our family. He has to acknowledge me. We are the very top of this business. And he can't have the respect for his own family. If there's not respect within, there will never be respect on the outside.
Interesting.
His ass is out of here.
Hell no! You're gonna have to be. Gotta acknowledge me. Out of me.
Jacob Fatu has completely gone off the deep end.
Oh my God! What the hell we doing, Jacob? You sat here and told us you'll do anything it takes to save your family. Part of that was acknowledging the tribal chief, man. Now guess what? They about to fire your ass. We back in prison
Yep.
now?
Jey Uso trying to go after Jacob, and now Jimmy's got to get involved. Roman's had enough, and now exchanging blows with his cousin.
Roman! Tribal! Combat!
Should have known that was coming.
I accept.
We will all bear witness to tribal combat. The winner is the world champion, and is also the head of the table, the tribal chief.
It's time for a change. That backlash that you live by the code of the bloodline, tribal combat, everything and anything goes, Roman. That Clash in Italy, I'm about to go for your bitch ass.
I'm going to domesticate you. If you can't beat me, you will serve me. And in time, Jacob, you will love your tribal chief.
I dog walk your ass. Everybody, and especially you, will learn how to acknowledge me.
And that's right, guys. It all comes to a clash at Clash in Italy, where the WWE World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line when we see tribal combat between the OTC Roman Reigns and the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu. And not only that, guys, we'll see the Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line as Becky Lynch puts that title on the line against Sol Ruca. Will the man be able to come out victorious at WWE Clash in Italy? And we'll also see the undisputed WWE Championship on the line as Cody Rhodes defends the title against Gunther.
That's the first match of the first hour. That's also available at 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Remember, the whole day on the ESPN app. That match will be the very first match at Clash in Italy on ESPN. Also happening.
And we'll also see the WWE Women's Championship on the line as Rhea Ripley goes one-on-one with Jade Cargill at WWE Clash in Italy.
Alexa Bliss onto a steel chair. Rhea's out for blood. Rhea's out to defend. It happens in Italy.
How about the shock result at WrestleMania, followed by the shock retirement of Brock Lesnar? Then, the even more shocking return of Brock 2 weeks ago. Can Brock Lesnar conquer over Femi?
And that's right, guys. Oba versus Lesnar 2, as we'll see the Beast Brock Lesnar go one-on-one with the ruler, Oba Femi, at WWE Clash in Italy. And there's Chelsea Green backstage.
Chelsea, I was always planning on wearing this.
We're so in sync. So, speaking of in sync, I was thinking for our entrance, we would
Chelsea,
do like
I'm
a
not coming out with you today.
Wait, but what about last week?
Well, I appreciate what you did last week, but that doesn't mean I'm automatically in your corner. It's just not that deep.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that deep. Okay, well, I'll see you after then.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, interesting backstage between Chelsea Green and the WWE Women's United States Championship, Tiffany Stratton. But coming up next, it's this match scheduled for one fall. And introducing first, making his way to the ring, it's Sami Zayn!
Sami Zayn out here ready to face Matt Cardona after their interesting exchange backstage that we saw a few weeks ago. That is coming your way next on SmackDown here in Barcelona.
And that's right, guys. Matt Cardona will be the opponent for Sami Zayn coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown. After these commercial breaks, will Sami Zayn be able to get the victory to get back on the winning track? And speaking of getting back on the winning track, will Matt Cardona be able to get a win here in this matchup on Friday Night SmackDown? You guys let me know in the chat as we wait for this matchup coming up next here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown. And welcome to this live play-by-play and reaction right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds' show. Now, let's go. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us here today. Let's go. Alright guys, let me know in the chat right now which match at WWE Clash in Italy are you most looking forward to. Love to hear your guys' predictions, and thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Yeah. We're gonna stand out, above the crowd, even if we got to shout out loud. All right, guys. Any questions in the chat? Let me know. I really appreciate y'all and your feedback. Yeah. We're gonna stand out. Yeah. Hey, y'all and your. Here we go. Stand out. Yeah. I might be Cena clone that Dan is inventing. Cody Gunther, Roman versus Jacob. Kenneth, I don't think it's a clone of John Cena, but there has been rumors that it could be Omos. If you guys remember who that was. Right now he's been doing some stuff in AAA for a little while. But that would be really cool if it was Omos. Uh-oh. On every page of every story, rivalries are drawn. This is a story of deception. This is a story of a generational war of soul identity of El Grande Americano. A proud Mexican is not the color of your skin. It's our culture, the most beautiful culture in the world. A Mexican is born wherever they please.
What the hell's this? I told you that there's more than one El Grande Americano.
Hola! Incensed that the Lucha Libre world deemed him the fraudulent Americano. The original was out for blood.
The OG definitely means lucha disrespect.
Y ahora,
And now, El Grande Americano was ready for justice. Do it for me. Do it for Mexico, please. This is finished. Eye for an eye. Tooth for a tooth. Blood for blood. You, me, mask versus mask. Who will be unmasked? Who will be humiliated? And who will leave Monterrey as the real El Grande Americano? And guys, at Noche de los Grandes, we will see mask versus mask as the original El Grande Americano takes on El Grande Americano.
Noche de los Grandes from Monterrey, Mexico. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. And folks, Facebook and WWE's YouTube channel. Facebook and YouTube to see what should be an instant classic. Sami Zayn, always complaining lately that
let's go!
That he doesn't understand why he's not appreciated. Friday Night SmackDown, presented by...
Yeah, thank you, Jeffrey. What's up, man? I heard there's rumors of Braun Strowman might be coming back. I think those are just rumors as of right now. I haven't read anything legit about those particular rumors here for the return of Braun Strowman. Always ready. And making his way to the ring, the opponent for this matchup scheduled for one fall, he's Matt Cardona!
New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Matt Cardona!
I thought Cardona assessed the situation with Zayn really perfectly backstage earlier, Wade.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Cardona meant well. I think he was looking out for a locker room brother. Hey, is everything okay? Things have been spiraling a bit lately, but Sami Zayn took that as a taunt and then bringing up the entire Cody Rhodes tension from earlier was the straw that brought the camel's back. I think Sami Zayn is looking to take out some frustrations against a man who has some career frustrations of his own. These are two men who are desperately in need of a win right now, and this should be a very intriguing matchup.
And the bell is officially rung as we get ready for this matchup here, folks.
The respect that he deserves. He's not understood. Gets brushed aside.
So a lot of taunting here early on in this matchup as Cardona ties up with Sami Zayn. Sami right into a left wrist lock here.
Viciously by Gunther.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
So in that match, Zayn
Oh, and counter there by Matt Cardona. Holding on to the wrist lock here as well.
Yes, I think it was very obvious what the intention
And Zayn looking to counter, and he does. And oh, a nice arm drag takedown.
I believe Sami Zayn. I believe Sami was trying to do the right thing.
Oh, did he? Oh, really? You believe he was trying to do the right thing? Was he trying to do the right thing when Gunther had the sleeper hold locked in on Cody and then did nothing and left Cody to suffer? Was he trying to do the right thing there? How is that trying to do the right thing?
It's teaching Cody.
So a tie up in the middle of the ring. And another wrist lock here by Sami Zayn. Torquing that arm here. And uh-oh. Cardona able to counter there. Right into a nice side headlock here. Cardona off the ropes. Sami Zayn jumping over Cardona here. And oh, a nice arm drag takedown by Zayn.
There's one of us left. But how about Matt Cardona now? He's been accepted any match with anyone as he tries to get some traction and start climbing the card here. On SmackDown, Cardona did not come back to sit in catering and make up the numbers. He came back to win gold.
So a tie up again. Oh, Sami with a nice counter. Now clubby blows to the back of the head of Cardona. Right into a side headlock now. Off the ropes goes Sami. Cardona went for the clothesline. Sami ducks underneath, but get tosses to the outside by Cardona. And now Matt looking for an opening here. And the drop kick to Sami Zayn on the outside. And Matt Cardona is fired up.
Example of why this man is a former Intercontinental and United States champion.
And now Cardona looking to put Sami Zayn back inside the ring.
This match heating up, by the way, talking about the heat. It is scorching hot inside.
Oh, and Sami able to counter here. And now Cardona on the apron. A nice suplex there by Sami Zayn. And the cover on Matt Cardona. And a kick out at two.
Moving things around, changing things up a little bit, using some power moves against Cardona and keeping opponents guessing.
And now a series of right hands as Cardona works his way back to his feet.
Ooh, and you heard that chop as Sami Zayn delivered one hell of a chop to the chest of Cardona. Oh, and now a counter here. The elbows raining down from Matt Cardona. And off the ropes goes Sami Zayn. And here goes Matt with a big clothesline in the corner. And down goes Sami Zayn. Cardona from the middle rope. Oh, and the drop kick drops Sami Zayn, who stumbles to the outside.
It was a work of art. Matt Cardona looking in full control now.
All right, looks like we're going to commercial break here. All right, guys, let me know who you're rolling with in this matchup here as we wait to get back from commercial breaks here for Friday Night SmackDown. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And if you guys have any wrestling questions, any shout-outs, you guys can hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show in the live stream. And hoping to hear your guys' comments on what you think about the show so far. And appreciate y'all hanging out with us. All right, so our current match here, Sami Zayn taking on Matt Cardona. Both of these men looking for a win to get back momentum on their side and get back in the win column here. All right, Mrs. Reynolds says, hi, everybody. Hope we're doing good. As a matter of fact, gotta go get another beverage. We'll be right back here, guys. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. Literally just 1 minute here, guys. Ooh. All right, we are back again. What's up, Mrs. Reynolds? We doing good? We have any surprises at Clash? Any surprises? I'm not too sure about surprises, to be honest with you. Maybe Jade Cargill beating Rhea Ripley. That could be a bit of a surprise. But I'm not exactly sure.
Rose and Gunther to meet face to face coming up a little later, but right now, a heated battle between Matt Cardona and Sami Zayn.
Heated in more ways than one, rather ill-tempered affair that it's turned into in this cauldron-like atmosphere in Barcelona, but now it is Zayn firmly in the driving seat.
Oh, and a nice chin breaker counter there by Matt Cardona. Sami Zayn gets caught with a big elbow, and now the clothesline connects, and another clothesline drops Sami Zayn, and now Cardona off the ropes goes Sami, able to counter. Cardona catches him. Oh, and a nice bulldog there, and look who's fired up.
Does he ever? He is feeling it.
And now, oh, the big right elbow from Matt Cardona. And now looking for a big boot here, I believe.
There's absolutely nothing stopping this guy from getting to the very
Woo,
top.
woo, woo. And looking for the big kick, and it connects to Sami Zayn. And Zayn could be in big trouble here as Matt Cardona looks to put the finishing touches on a great matchup. And Sami caught Cardona, a nice counter. Zayn looking for the, able to counter. Cardona switches it around on Sami Zayn. Oh, and a nice power bomb, the cover, and a kick out at 2 by Sami. Wow. And a beautiful power bomb there by Matt Cardona, but it was not enough to get the victory.
Went from the double underhook up into position and then rolled down with such force. And Zayn was able to get that shoulder just up in front of this big and loud crowd at Olympic Arena here in Barcelona. The weekend has begun, and Clash in Italy will catch.
And now Sami Zayn looking for a suplex. Cardona able to counter into the neck breaker, and that could be the opening Cardona needs. Now in the corner, Sami in trouble, back to his feet, and the Rough Rider countered into a big power bomb, and a kick out at 2 by Cardona. What a counter by Sami Zayn, who was able to hit that power bomb, but not able to put away Matt Cardona here, folks.
And how quickly things can turn around at this level.
They've been matching skill
And now, Sami Zayn looking to put this matchup away. Cardona in the corner here. Zayn countering Rough Rider. The Rough Rider to Sami Zayn, the cover. Oh, and the smart veteran of Sami Zayn able to get the foot on the bottom rope. And Matt Cardona can't believe it after connecting beautifully with that Rough Rider. It looked like the match was over.
Just so fortuitous for Sami Zayn, close enough to get his boots on the rope, and all the 25 years of experience of Sami Zayn came in handy there. Great ring awareness.
Cardona knows how close he was to taking this.
Now picking up Sami Zayn, put him on the top rope here. Cardona looking to put this matchup away.
Cardona has to stay locked in here.
Oh, and Sami able to counter here. Nice elbows from the top. Cardona firing back. And Cardona falls off the middle rope there. And now Sami from the top rope.
Sami, now he's up top.
Oh, and jumping over him. And now Sami catches him. And oh, what an exploder into the corner. Sami Zayn's fired up here, folks. And now looking to put this matchup away is Sami Zayn. Cardona to his feet. And oh, a Halula kick connects. And now the cover. And your winner of this matchup is Sami Zayn.
So Sami Zayn, a week removed from that match with Cody and what happened afterwards with Gunther. And the backstage bars that they shared, and he gets the best of a very game and spirited Matt Cardona.
What a gutsy matchup from both men, matched of course by this riot of an atmosphere in Barcelona. Hats off to Sami Zayn for a major win.
Wade, it is that time of the year, and you know it well, having accomplished it, when careers can really be altered. King and Queen of the Ring, the tournament begins this coming week.
Yeah, one of my favorite times of the year. Tournament time, and those underloved superstars in the locker room who are looking for a little juice right now, looking to get their career to the next level, while the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments are exactly how you do it.
Yeah, that June 27th will be the...
And that's right, guys. The Queen and King of the Ring tournament start on Monday Night Raw coming up.
Here's a look back at the history of it all.
The coronation draws near. For two worthy competitors, royalty awaits. The King and Queen will be crowned.
The King and Queen of the Ring tournaments, where legends have been made and careers have been built.
A grueling tournament where champions are forged in combat, where victory sets a path to greatness.
I am your queen.
And future Hall of Famers take their first step towards immortality.
Austin 316 says
I just whooped your ass.
I'm royalty. It's true.
King Booker.
A world championship opportunity at SummerSlam. This Monday, in Turin, Italy, the quest for glory begins as the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments commence. Top superstars from Raw and SmackDown look to survive and advance to the finals at the Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Who will earn a world championship opportunity? Who will seize their destiny and become the next King and Queen of the Ring?
Gonna be a wild few weeks with that.
And look, it's little Yachty looking for Trick Williams.
Yachts in the Mediterranean. Lil Yachty, this dynamic duo, his main man, the United States champion, Trick Williams. We'll hear from the lemon pepper stepping big man next. And we invite you for...
All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Waiting to get back to the action here. I think we're about to go on a commercial break from what it looks like. And WWE Made in America, pretty cool show looks like here, coming on to USA Network. And commercial.
WWE and the USA go hand in hand because, in many ways, I feel like we are America's greatest export.
People knew the wrestling business was changing. Everything was on the line. Wrestling has become one of the leading forms of entertainment.
It's America at its best.
Looks pretty dope.
Listen up!
Just walking like a hurricane. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Here I am. Just rock you like a hurricane, yeah. Here I am, bum bum bum, rock you like a hurricane. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I said, here I am dropping like a hurricane. Hey! A big win for Sami Zayn here, guys, on that last matchup against Matt Cardona. Putting on a great matchup there. Terrific. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. All right, guys, don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe. If you have any shout-outs, any questions whatsoever, guys, please let me know. Love to hear from y'all. Hey. All right, still on commercial break, guys, here. Guys, big news here. I guess we did hear it earlier on the show, but I wanted to make sure to confirm it here, looking up some info here on the web. And it looks like, excuse me, it looks like confirmation for WWE Clash in Italy. We will see the undisputed WWE Championship open up the show at WWE Clash in Italy when Gunther takes on Cody Rhodes. Very, very interesting. All right, we're back to the action.
Ultimate showdown across 8 epic sports challenges. WWE superstars Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, Liv Morgan, and just announced the greatest of all time, John Cena. They're set to compete. $2 million in prizes on the line. Only at Fanatics Fest. Head to fanaticsfest.com for sign-up info. Plus photos and autos are on sale now. That'll be a scene in NYC.
Leave and listen.
Uh-oh.
I just have to say this. Against my better judgment, I've granted you both this television time so that you can say what you need to say. All I ask from you in return is please keep it civilized.
What do you think I am, Nick? You think I'm an animal? I know it's important. First PLE in Italy. High stakes. I promise. I'll be civilized today. I'm gonna go out there and attack Cody. Verbally.
I'm going to go out there and tell him exactly how I feel about it. Also, if you consider coming back to Spain, maybe let's go to Madrid next time.
Ooh. Big diss there by Gunther. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, here he is, the WWE United States Champion, accompanied by Little Yachty. It's Trick Williams! That Trick. Whoop 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 that Trick.
Young's got the cash rate.
Send it my way. The euros or dollar bills?
No, he travels with U.S. dollars with Benjamin.
No use out here then. But what is useful out here is this chat.
All right, here we go, guys. Cracking open another one. Let's go. It's Tim Reynolds' show. Woo! Yeah, baby.
Being accompanied by Grammy Award nominee Lil Yachty, please welcome the United States Champion, Trick Williams!
And by the way, Lil Yachty is carrying the diamond-covered trick stick. The bespoke trick stick covered in carats upon carats of Lil Yachty Diamond's weight.
Yeah, the trick stick is quite a cute little name for something that could cause devastating damage to anyone who's on the receiving end of it. And what a major asset Lil Yachty has been since matching with Trick Williams, major hype man, a major physical interventionist at times too.
Energy that's undeniable.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, all in the arena and everyone at home, even though I can't see you. I'd like to introduce myself to y'all. I've been a little disrespectful. I am the man with the money. I am the man with the connections. I am the man that makes it happen. And what's happening tonight in Barcelona, Spain? Well, for the first time ever, we are all witnessing the Trick Williams campaign.
Okay. That Trick. Whoop that Trick.
Let's talk about it. Reporting to you live, the sexiest and most entertaining superstar alive, Trick Williams has arrived to Barcelona. And I am the man who's been holding down the brand for quite some time. Hold on, I can't hear you. Yeah, I'm the man who's been holding down the brand for quite some time. Over the past couple weeks, I did what's best for the biz and I took out the Miz. That's right. I made the most of my days and I took out Carmelo Hayes.
And if they keep writing checks, we don't care who's next, damn it.
I like that. And speaking of what's next, over the past 6 months, there hasn't been a better superstar to prove himself to be the future of the business like Trick Williams. And with King of the Ring being around the corner, and with Barcelona knowing a little something about royalty, I figured it's only right if Trick Williams declares himself for the King of the Ring tournament.
I like that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, and ladies and gentlemen, right as Trick Williams declares himself for the King of the Ring tournament, he is interrupted by Carmelo Hayes. Gotta wonder what the former United States champion will have to say to the current WWE United States champion.
Trick Williams capitalized. That long woven history these two share.
Okay, hold on, Trick. Let me digest all that. You saying King of the Ring, right?
King of the Ring.
Right. Okay. King of the microphone, yes. King of the entrance, yes. But King of the Ring, hey, that's grown folks' business, dog. And you too little.
Ooh. What?
So look, Trick, here's what we gonna do. Tonight, I'm gonna take care of Ricky Saints for getting involved in our business last week. And after that, you and we gonna shoot the fair one for that United States Championship. And that's all it is. And that's all it's gonna be.
Whoa, hold on now, Mello. That sounds like some excuses to me. I think Mello's being a little bit too melodramatic. As you come out here, all it hears, if this, if that, if only Ricky didn't come out last week. If only I didn't have Lil Yachty by my side. If only the crowd would chant, whoop that trick for me.
Oh, I'm gonna whoop that trick. Don't worry about it, y'all.
But the thing is, Mello, only if you could grow an inch for every time you made an excuse, then maybe. Hold on, this is what y'all want to see? Because Mello is here. Mello's in the ring with Trick Williams. And Mello, if you can stop making excuses and maybe grow an inch every single time you made one.
You already said that.
You can see Trick Williams face to face, eye to eye, man to man, and realize that I'm just better than you.
Come on with it, then.
This is the revolution.
And interrupting Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, it's the Revolution, Ricky Saints!
You guys gotta be kidding me, right? Nobody wants to see this telenovela stuff right now. They want to see a champion that is absolute Ricky Saints. Thank you. I love you too, Barcelona. I actually don't. But here's the thing. Last week, you sucker punched me. You thought you had a leg up on old Ricky. Well, guess what? I'm always 3 steps ahead of you. And after I'm done with you, I'm coming for the United States Championship because that's what a real champion does. You dig? Hold on there, Ricky Saints. You come out here telling lies, striking poses, looking like a damn bobblehead, losing, saying that you coming after my championship. You absolutely make me sick. And you suck. I'll tell you what. Since you're in the ring with the real champion, let me give you some real champion advice. Shut the hell up when Trick Williams tells you to shut the hell up.
Oh, okay, Trick.
And when you two Siamese twins figure out who's better between the both of you, sure, Kings, maybe you can figure out who is going to get the title match against Trick Williams. Because when it comes to the ring, I have no problem proving Trick Williams is the king. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you know what? You are the king. You're the king of delusion. You're a one-trick pony. How about this? Take your lemon pepper steppers and step your ass on out of the...
Oh, and the backhand from Trick Williams to the face of Ricky Saints. And Mello ain't backing down from nothing.
Lil Yachty's pulling the champ away.
the champ don't fight unless the champ gets paid. It's that simple.
And a statement made by Drake Williams as we get ready for Carmelo Hayes going one-on-one with Ricky Saints. And that matchup is coming up next here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown. All right, so waiting to get back here, guys, after these commercial breaks. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. For those that are here still. All right, so we'll get our poll going for the next matchup here. All right, don't forget to get your votes in, guys, on who you're rolling with. We got Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Saints. All right, so there's our poll going, guys, for this next matchup coming up next here on SmackDown. Ricky Saints going one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes. Let me know who you're rolling with in this matchup. And thank you guys for showing some love here on the channel. All right. 3 people. Woohoo! Let's go! Appreciate all 3 of y'all hanging out with us here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you guys are having a good Friday night. Waiting to get back to the action here. And don't forget, guys, WWE Clash in Italy will be on Sunday afternoon. We'll be live streaming it here on Tim Reynolds Show along with the NASCAR Cup Series race at 6 p.m. as well. So hope you guys will enjoy the channel. Heck yeah, look at that. Already getting some votes in. Let's go, let's go. Let me know who you guys are rolling with, man. Love to hear your guys' questions, feedback, any comments you guys have, any wrestling questions you may have. Hit me up with those super chats, guys, here in Tim Reynolds Show live stream play-by-play. Bum, 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 bum. And Tampa Bay Rays are doing good. The John Cena kid's actually in the background here on the show here today. All right, so this one starts with Ricky Saints with a kick to the gut here on Friday Night SmackDown. And a big right hand to Carmelo.
A couple of weeks ago over who deserved the United States Championship opportunity, and they ended up having a match. Hayes was victorious in the match, but he did so by putting his feet on the ropes during a pin, which to be fair, Saints had attempted earlier in the match. So major battle up between these two, and Ricky Saints.
Oh, and a nice counter to a drop kick there by Carmelo Hayes, knocking down Ricky Saints.
And then just moments ago, the heated exchange with Trick Williams is both.
And Ricky got caught here. Mello throwing Ricky. Oh, and the big kick behind the head.
Ricky Saints up with an
And the leg drop connects there off the ropes by Carmelo Hayes. And a beautiful move there as the leg drop drops Ricky Saints off the middle rope. And now on the outside, what Carmelo could be looking for here. And going back in the ring, Ricky Saints with a big clothesline knocks down Carmelo. And now the right hand's coming down on Hayes as Ricky Saints regains the momentum here. And a big uppercut there by Ricky. And now taunting Carmelo here in Barcelona. A big chop to Carmelo Hayes. And Ricky Saints in control. A right elbow here and another in the corner as well. Multiple right elbows and now a kick to the gut of Mello in the corner here. And Ricky Saints has to be forced out of the corner by the referee. And now picking him up here. Off the ropes. Ricky in trouble. Oh, Saints got caught. And an enziguri there from Carmelo Hayes, who's now back in this matchup. And a chop there. And another connects as well.
To be fair to Ricky Saints, he certainly has the caliber to do so in time.
And a big splash elbow there in the corner. And a kick to the back of Ricky Saints. And now Carmelo fired up here.
One thing is true of Carmelo Hayes, and it has been true from the very start.
And picking up Ricky Saints here, Mello with a right elbow. And Ricky in some trouble. And now here comes the right hands from Carmelo Hayes on top of Ricky Saints. And the crowd loving it here.
The United States champion before giving way to Sami Zayn in late March. And Trick Williams obviously starred at WrestleMania.
That sounds a little boxing masterclass there, Joe Tess. Some of your love language.
And now Mello countered into the corner here off the ropes. Oh, and bounced onto the ring. Ricky Saints able to catch Carmelo slipping. And now onto the outside. Ricky throws Carmelo Hayes into the barrier, spine first. And again, Ricky Saints right into the barrier. Again goes Carmelo Hayes. And now Ricky Saints in complete control of this matchup here. And the absolute Ricky Saints with the pose in the ring. But will he be able to get the victory here on Friday Night SmackDown? We will find out after these commercial breaks. Not too bad of a SmackDown thus far, but man, it seems like they've got almost as many commercials on USA Network as they do on on Monday Night Raw. So, well, I guess we got to get used to more and more commercials here from TKO. And a nice knee drop there from Ricky Saints back inside the ring, and a kick out at 2 by Carmelo Hayes. So we're here side by side with the commercial break as we see Ricky Saints with a kick to the side of the head of Mello. And now working on that wrist lock here. And Ricky Saints heading up to the top rope here, looking for one of his signature moves as he dances onto that top rope here, holding the wrist of Carmelo Hayes. And Saints with the clubby blow to the back of Hayes. And now Carmelo in trouble. Ricky Saints dropped him on his back. A nice slam there. And a big knee drop to the face and forehead connects the cover here. But a kick out at 2 by Carmelo. All right, so Carmelo Hayes in some trouble here as Ricky Saints has that headlock, that chin lock applied here very, very tightly. And Carmelo trying to battle out of it here. And he does get back to his feet. And Ricky Saints grabs and he got caught in the backside slam. Connects there from Carmelo. And Ricky Saints in big trouble here. Oh, but Saints able to make the first move after that counter there from Carmelo. And a nice counter it was, but Hayes back to his feet with a chop here, and now a kick to the gut. And another chop there to Ricky Saints as Carmelo fights back in this matchup. Off the ropes here, Ricky ducks under the clothesline and catches Carmelo with a big uppercut. The cover here, and a kick out at 2. And Ricky Saints with the slap to the back of the head of Carmelo. And Hayes, a little fired up with a slap to Ricky Saints right back. And now both men exchanging slaps right to the side of the head. And now Melo got caught with a superplex. Or I should say a nice suplex there from Ricky Saints. And Ricky still taunting Carmelo here as we're back to the matchup. And now Hayes in the corner here in trouble as Ricky Saints puts him up on the top rope.
United States Championship. Moments ago, Trick Williams announcing that he is going to be part of King of the Ring. Remember, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament.
And now up on the top rope here, Ricky Saints.
Title shot at SummerSlam.
Looking to catch Carmelo looking here.
What a prize on the line for the King and Queen of the Ring tournament.
And what a slap there by Melo. Saints up on the top rope, gets knocked down. And now Carmelo, that could be the opening Hayes needed here. And off the top rope, the frog splash with the knees. Ricky Saints got the knees up and a nice slam. The Northern Lights suplex, but a kick out at 2 by Carmelo. What a Northern Lights suplex there from Ricky Saints, who almost pulled off the victory.
The knees of Saints went up, crushing the ribs of Melo. And that was superb Northern Lights suplex, almost getting the job done.
Great scene here in Barcelona. Remember, we're just 48 hours away from going from the Roar in Spain.
And a nice counter by Carmelo. And a kick out in 2. Ricky Saints got caught with a big boot to the face there. And now Hayes, with the DDT off the middle rope. What air by Carmelo to connect that DDT to Ricky Saints.
DDT from Saints.
And here we go as both men are down in the middle of the ring. Which one of them will be able to step it up to win here in Barcelona, Spain on Friday Night SmackDown?
The kind of action that Carmelo Hayes has made his own over the past 12 plus months. And in the short case, we've got Ricky Saints. He really is in that.
Melo back to his feet. So is Ricky Saints. With the right hand is Melo. Blocking a right.
Massive right hands.
And a big right connects from Melo. A right from Ricky Saints. A right elbow from Hayes. A right slap from Saints. And these two men are going back and forth in the ring here.
More left in them. Melo able to duck out of the way.
Now off the ropes here. And a leaping clothesline. Springboarding off the middle rope. It's Carmelo Hayes.
Ricky Saints. And this deep into matches is where Carmelo Hayes comes into his own.
Trying to shake off that most recent right hand, though he's reaching for his left eye.
And now off the ropes here, Carmelo catches Ricky.
Across the ring.
And Saints gets caught here. And what a big face buster. And a kick out at 2. Almost had the victory there, did Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes with a hat-trick. It counts right there, but he only got 2. But it's getting close now.
Olympic Arena here.
So Melo gets caught here. Ricky Saints. Plants Carmelo. The cover here. And a kick out at 2. That was a bulldog slash sort of neck breaker-like maneuver. And it connected here. And now, Ricky over the top rope, stumbling to the outside. And now Carmelo looking for something here. And off the ropes, over the top, takes out Ricky Saints. And talk about getting some air as Carmelo, got hit in the throat. And now Ricky Saints throws Carmelo outside into the WWE Universe. And we're at the count of 6. And the big leaping clothesline from Carmelo Hayes. And the referee at 8. And Ricky grabs Carmelo at 9. And the referee reaches 10. And that's it, a double count out. And Carmelo Hayes cannot believe it. A double count out between him and Ricky Saints. And now Saints with the cheap shot on the outside. And now back inside the ring. That cheap shot from behind by Ricky Saints. And now Melo up on his shoulders. But Melo connects with a super kick. And then first 48 connect. And that takes down Ricky Saints.
Well, double count out between Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes. What a way to start this weekend that gets delivered on Sunday with Clash in Italy that's presented by Rion Season, the ultimate entertainment festival with live shows, sports, food, fashion, theme parks, October through March. Perfect for all ages. And of course, at Clash in Italy, many are calling it what will be the greatest rematch in history. And how could anybody have ever seen it coming with Brock Lesnar retired to all of a sudden going from that to hitting 4 F5s on Obafemi?
Yeah, 2 of the biggest, most terrifying men this industry has ever seen. I loved the first Clash. I was shocked by the result of WrestleMania. And if we know Brock Lesnar, he doesn't like losing, and I can't see him losing twice.
Sunday at 2 p.m. on ESPN, the greatest rematch in history and Clash in Italy.
At the showcase of the Immortals, the heavens opened, the earth shook, and the impossible became prophecy. As the ruler ascended the mountaintop, an age of conquest faded into legend. With the beast cast down, the bringer of war summoned all who dared challenge his throne.
The Obafemi open challenge will commence.
They answered his call and found only ruin. His rule nearly absolute, but all were deceived.
Resurrection.
Titans do not fade quietly. They wait. They watch.
It's not gonna end that way.
And so, the die is cast.
Last time, I was fighting to beat him. This time, I'm fighting to kill him.
Fate draws its line in the sand.
I begin a rule over family.
In the land where gladiators battle, the vendetta begins.
That's right, guys. Obafemi will challenge Brock Lesnar for the second time at Clash in Italy.
Gets underway at 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. The first hour of this premium live event will be on ESPN, streaming all day on the ESPN app from the full countdown show onward, including this premier rematch. Obafemi and Brock Lesnar Clash in Italy Sunday from Turin.
Oh, Tiffy. You know, it's a really smart idea for you not to be in Chelsea's party tonight.
Yeah, I guess she does have a little bit of sense in that big old head of hers.
My big head. Have you seen yours?
You know what? Tonight, we're going to hand her your old Chelsea's problem. Okay? And then she's going to learn not to mess with us.
That's right. When we're done with that desperate Chelsea, it's only a matter of time before that U.S. title finds a new home.
Good luck with that.
Chelsea Green, Nia Jax, next.
That's right, guys. Coming up next, we'll see Chelsea Green go one-on-one with Nia Jax here on Friday Night SmackDown after these commercial breaks. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out here for this live play-by-play and reaction here for WWE Friday Night SmackDown right here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop. I say hell yeah, whoop, 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 say hell yeah, whoop, whoop, hell yeah, whoop, whoop, hell yeah, whoop, whoop. All right, guys, if you can please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're just waiting to get back from commercial break here for Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, yeah. Not too bad of a Friday Night SmackDown here thus far, guys. Ooh. All right, guys, if you have any wrestling questions, any shout outs, anything you guys would like to ask me, don't forget to ask here in the live chat. Do appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah.
Friday Night SmackDown, presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea, hard iced tea. Please drink responsibly. What a beautiful city here, a setting for Friday Night SmackDown, a special night here for WWE, the first stop on the European Summer Tour.
Oh, gosh, Blake Monroe.
Dear Diary, there are so many fascinating women in that SmackDown locker room. I mean, take for example, Rhea Ripley. Such presence, such brutality, such delicious misery wrapped in all that black leather. You are as captivating as can be. But while you spend all your time trying to strike fear into the hearts of others, I know you're only hiding from your own. All that heartbreak and betrayal. But I don't need a fake bravado to make a splash. I turn heads just by showing up. You can run from your fears all you want, but you can't run from me. I'm the stuff of nightmares, and I'm dressed as beautiful as a dream. Don't get too comfortable, because the glamour is coming to SmackDown. Yours truly, Blake Monroe.
Yikes.
What a fantastic accent she has too, Joe Tess. Can't wait to see
And ladies and gentlemen, for our next matchup that is scheduled for one fall, introducing first, she represents the Irresistible Forces, accompanied by Lash legend. She is Nia Jax.
Making her way to the ring, being accompanied by Lash legend, representing the Irresistible Forces from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Well, they didn't get gold back against Paige and Brie, but of great interest is reminding everyone what happened last week on SmackDown with Nia Jax and Chelsea Green.
Yeah, this was the U.S. title open challenge. Tiffany defending against Lash legend, and Nia Jax running interference on the outside. Lash had a major upper hand, but those from Chelsea Green right, providing a valuable equalizer. A little distraction that allowed Tiffany Stratton to steal the win, and with it, retain the gold. Much celebrations from two of the four women out there, although the champ still a little slow to warm to Chelsea Green.
That's one way to put it. Euphemism.
I'm going to ask you something, Joe Tess.
What do you got, Wade?
To Chelsea.
Okay, hold on.
And making her way to the ring, her opponent, it's Chelsea Green!
Allegiance to Chelsea Green!
Incorrigible, honestly.
And her opponent, from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
Go ahead, Bear.
So good to get Chelsea Green back. Although what a matchup she has. So I'm going to ask you this, Joe.
Yes.
How come we're about 2 minutes into Nia Jax's entrance and you have still not acknowledged that it's Nia Jax's birthday today? Oh, somebody forgot her. Well, luckily for you, I bought her a gift from the two of them.
You did not.
A nice
I didn't ask you to do that.
Ryoka. So don't worry about it, Joe Tess. You owe
I'm sorry, about what?
Ryoka. Yes, the local Spanish delicacy wine. It's fantastic.
Ryoka.
Ryoka, yes. How do you pronounce it?
Rioja.
Solely you speak Spanish, right?
Well, I drink wine.
Anyway, it's Nia Jax's birthday, so...
Well, happy birthday to Nia.
But it's no celebration for Chelsea Green, who I think is in over her head tonight.
And now Chelsea Green in trouble here as Nia Jax now has a hold of her and tosses her across the ring. As we see this matchup starting out here, guys. And the big slam in the corner there by Nia Jax. And then slamming Chelsea Green to the mat.
Physical mishaps.
Glad to see her back healthy, doing what she does best. She works so passionately and delivers to the fans time and time again for years.
Uh-oh. And Chelsea Green just slapped the heck out of Nia. But now Nia tossed to the outside.
Chelsea is no slouch in the ring.
Oh, and diving through the middle ropes, Chelsea Green takes out Nia. And now this matchup will continue after these commercial breaks. Okay, guys, unfortunately, more commercials here, but thank you, everybody, for hanging out on the channel. Hey, man, I gotta tell you, I think Chelsea Green's starting to turn into a very popular wrestler amongst the WWE Universe. I think she should be joining Tiffany Stratton at some point. I think that'd be a good duo here on SmackDown in the women's division, but you gotta wonder what this means going forward, though, for not only the Tiffany Stratton storyline as the new WWE Women's United States Champion, but also what this could mean for Chelsea Green, because if she's teaming up with Tiffany Stratton, that's two popular women on the SmackDown roster that I think could really make a big impact on that women's division. All right. All right, guys, not really much to take from this Friday Night SmackDown. I think the matches have been pretty decent for the most part, but the storylines have been a little confusing. Like, I really don't know what to make of Johnny Gargano and the Sami Zayn sort of situation. I'd love to see those two as a pairing to see if they could possibly make something happen there on the SmackDown roster. I do like the way the Gunther versus Cody Rhodes match is looking, at least after this SmackDown here, and I'm sure we'll get to see a final segment from them as well, where it does look like Gunther is prepared and ready for whatever Cody Rhodes is going to dish his way. But really, other than that, I don't like the Becky Lynch Sol Ruca storyline for Clash in Italy. I think that one hasn't had enough proper build-up, honestly. All right, guys, we are just in a commercial break right now. Waiting to get back to the action here. Please, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Love if we got some more interactions here in the chat as well. Oh, and we're back to the action here as we see a big headbutt by Nia Jax, and somehow, some way, Chelsea Green able to tap out. Wow! And Nia, right as we get back from commercial break, just took out Chelsea Green there with a huge headbutt.
Of Chelsea Green. Chelsea has been trying to win the favor of Tiffany Stratton in recent weeks, Wade.
And now Green back to her feet here in a chin breaker right to Nia. And now, a big elbow to the back of the leg of Nia Jax. And Chelsea Green in the corner here. And got caught, Nia Jax. And a power bomb, the cover here. And a kick out at 2 by Chelsea Green, who stays in the fight here. And now Nia Jax looking for that leg drop. And Green able to move out of the way. And now Nia Jax in trouble. Chelsea Green went for the clothesline, but Nia catches her here. And Green up on the shoulders of Nia, but Chelsea able to fight out of it. And a zigzag, if you will. A nice maneuver, the cover, and a kick out at 2.
But almost got the job done. We know that Chelsea is more than
And now thrown into the corner here, Nia. Oh, miss! Shoulder first into the steel post. This could be the opening Chelsea Green needed. And now going up to the top rope here, Chelsea Green looking to hit this beautiful drop kick, and it connects to Nia Jax.
She could be in position here.
And now Chelsea. Oh! The cover! And a kick out of two. And the Rough Rider, not enough to put away Nia Jax here.
Just like it spread all over Chelsea Green's gear. What a shocker it would be if Chelsea could get the job done here.
She's thinking I'm prettier.
And now looking for the unprettier here. Chelsea thrown into the ropes. And uh-oh, Last Legend tried to get involved. Chelsea able to counter. But uh-oh, got caught. Nia Jax with the Samoan drop to Chelsea Green. And that may be the end of this here. And now Nia into the corner here. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here comes the WWE Women's United States Champion, Tiffany Stratton! And wait a minute, Tiffy with the title shot to Nia Jax! And it looks like Stratton helps out Chelsea Green and repaving the favor, the cover! And your winner, a major upset thanks to the help of Tiffany Stratton, it's Chelsea Green!
Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, the United States champ, repaying the favor to Chelsea from last week. And shock of all shocks, happy birthday, Nia Jax. Get some ice for the bump on that head.
No, look at she's. It's not that deep, Chelsea. Remember, going in for the hug, thinking besties. It's just not that deep.
What a massive win for Chelsea Green, and I'm here with another couple winners from Saturday night's main event, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Paige and Brie Bella. Now, it seems like ever since you won those titles, the targets on your backs just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Definitely, Kathy. I mean, the target has definitely gotten bigger, but Paige and I don't mind because we've been defending these titles time and time again successfully since WrestleMania, more than any other champion in WWE.
Exactly.
Big statement made. Big statement made.
Quick question for you. Why are you wasting your time interviewing anyone other than Fatal Influence?
In fact, I have groundbreaking news for you. I'm officially declaring myself for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Now get out. Beat it.
Bye. And as for you two, I would hold on to those titles real tight. Because soon enough, y'all will never hold those championships again.
Oh, really?
Actually, whether it's me as your WWE Women's Champion or Fallon Laney as WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, soon enough, everyone will be under our influence.
Oh,
cheesy.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next in Barcelona, Spain on WWE Friday Night SmackDown, the undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes will come face to face with the #1 contender, Gunther! All right. So we'll get back to that here in this one. I've got Jeff Gordon signed and action figures. Dude, Kenneth, that is awesome, bro. Jeffrey asking if we like NASCAR diecast cars. Absolutely. Do you not see my diecast collection right here? Right here. Whoop, whoop. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, please, to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as we wait to get back to the action here on Tim Reynolds Show. Even if we got to shout out loud. Wow. Well, looks like the Carolina Hurricanes are headed to the Stanley Cup Finals to take on the Las Vegas Knights after they rout Montreal Canadiens. I got a Chase die car and a Dale Earnhardt Jr. die-cast car as well. Dude, Kenneth, that's awesome, man. Thanks for sharing that with us, bro. And did you know WWE Clash in Italy will be the first WWE PLE to emanate from Italy ever in WWE history? That's pretty cool.
Incredible shows there through the years, including SmackDown last year in Bologna. And now Torino hosts Clash in Italy with one of the best cars we have ever seen on paper. First hour is going to be on ESPN. And this man's going to be in the first match at Clash in Italy. The one and only undisputed WWE champion.
Adrenaline in my soul, every thought out of control. I do it all again for all to see. The crowd is here, about to blow. Pay for me to start the show. Lights go out, the camera's on, let's go. Whoa! My father said when I was younger. Yeah, yeah. I made my freedom.
So it's incredible to think the big picture of what Cody can endure.
All right, guys, don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
The American nightmare finds himself on foreign soil, having to face a road game against the toughest of all opponents to try to keep his championship. Clash in Italy awaits for Cody Rhodes.
So, Barcelona! ¿De qué quieres hablar?
Oh boy. And interrupting the WWE Champion, he is the #1 contender, the Ring General, Gunther!
Just walked in, Wayne. It's been a month of sneak attacks, mind games, but crucially, finally, a signed contract for Gunther to reclaim a throne as one of our champions of the world. And Gunther gets that chance against QB1 Cody Rhodes this Sunday. And Gunther is not a man who traditionally makes mistakes or lets opportunities slide through his massive Austrian fingers.
So what will Gunther have to say?
Let's get it out of the way. Just so you know, I'm not here to engage with any of you. I'm here to tell you exactly what I think about you. I'm still pretty new to SmackDown, but there's one thing I figured out quite quickly, and that is that this show has to be all about you. And if it's not about you, you find a way to make it about yourself. And it might not be your fault, Cody, because you're just a product of the culture you grew up in, where egotism and narcissism and nepotism gets rewarded. It gets you one ahead of everybody else.
Okay,
and it's
Gunther.
very fitting that your name is the American Nightmare, because right now you're the perfect symbol of the crumbling American dream. Take it easy, Cody. I know what you're thinking. That would be low-hanging fruit, but I'm talking about the concept of the American dream.
Okay, Gunther.
What they told me as a boy is, if you want to max out your life, you gotta leave home behind. You gotta move to America, and through discipline, hard work, and sacrifice, you can achieve it all. And you know what, Cody? I've done that. I earned the position that I'm in. Whereas for you, everything was just one phone call away, wasn't it?
Makes a good point.
You wanted to get some training to become a wrestler, one phone call. You wanted a contract with WWE, one phone call. You left, you wanted to come back to WWE, I bet that was just one phone call. And I think, Cody, all of that makes you a little entitled brat.
Wow. Come on, Gunther.
You know, we might have the same profession, but we're nothing alike. You just can't help yourself. You gotta scratch that itch. You gotta fuel that ego, right? With their approval, with the office's approval. But to me, none of that matters because it's unnecessary. All that matters to me is to be the best professional wrestler in this company and to protect this sacred sport from people like you.
Okay, Gunther. That's taking it a little far, don't you think?
Because the only thing Cody Rhodes cares about is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' biggest fan is Cody Rhodes. Cody, I think you're not a champion. All you are is a mark for yourself.
Oh.
Wow.
A mark for myself. Okay.
Okay, I'm a mark for myself. Better put, I'm a fan for myself. You know what you are? You are a liar. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because every kid dreams of becoming a professional wrestler, of carrying the chip and not getting that attention, right? You don't want it. You don't want the attention that comes with the WWE Championship. You don't want to be on the poster for Clash in Italy. You don't want to be on the first hour on ESPN in the featured match. You don't want the third-party appearances, the talk shows, the media. You don't want the weight that comes with the WWE Championship. You don't want a crowd that knows and sings every single word of your song. You don't want that.
I think Cody caught you there, Gunther. Could be fibbing. Cody Rhodes.
I'm going to tell you something. I know that you want it. Otherwise, I'd be talking to a 330-pound version of yourself in front of a couple hundred people at an indie show. But instead, I'm talking to the most refined, most dangerous, the peak form of an athlete that you have made yourself. Mr. Heyman, the man who got this match for you, he used to tell me about all the things that would happen if I got this. Talk about the bandwidth I need, the directions that I'd be pulled in. He tried to intimidate me, but what he said didn't intimidate me. It didn't scare me. It's what he didn't say.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it's that this is addictive. And you are just as sick as I am. And at Clash in Italy, you're gonna get this close to finding all that attention that you desperately seek, and you know it. Don't dare stand there and lie to me. But you're gonna get this close, and then you're gonna find out the worst thing that a pure wrestler, a sporting wrestler like you, could ever find out. And it's simple. You're just not that good.
Wow, and some big words by the WWE Champion. Here to the number one contender, Gunther.
Gunther, I am easy to find, hard to beat.
And Gunther staring right into the face of the WWE Champion.
You think I'm a liar? I promised Bill Goldberg that I would choke him out, and I did. I promised AJ Styles that I would choke him out, and I did.
Good point, Gunther.
And I promised your big role model and hero, John Cena, that I would make him tap out, and I did. And now, I'm promising you that on Sunday, I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna drop you like a wet towel. I'm gonna take this precious prize with me.
And what a way to end Friday Night SmackDown as we see powerful words from the number one contender as these two face off in a WWE Championship match at WWE Clash in Italy. Thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. What an incredible show it was. Guys, we did see things kicked off here with an impromptu match with Jade Cargill going one-on-one with Alexa Bliss. And here with this WWE show review here on Tim Reynolds Show to cap off Friday Night SmackDown. Guys, this opening match was stellar. Both Alexa Bliss and Jade Cargill put up one hell of a matchup. I'm going to call it a B match as far as my grade here on Tim Reynolds Show with this WWE show review for Friday Night SmackDown. And I think Alexa Bliss and Jade Cargill, if they're able to run that back again, that matchup's going to be even better than what we've seen here. It took the women a little time to warm up as far as getting used to each other other in this matchup. A slow-paced match to kickstart to kickstart Friday Night SmackDown here, but a great matchup that I'm giving a grade of a B to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. And then, guys, as we see what else took place here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, I want you to make sure, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to help support Tim Reynolds Show for all of our other content and stuff we've got on the channel here, guys, here tonight. All right, guys, so getting after our first matchup here, which was a confrontation between Jade Cargill, Michin, and B-Fab, talking to Rhea Ripley and also Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, who came out to help out we would see as they came out to help him out, this would end up backfiring on both Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, because Michin and B-Fab would get involved, and that would lead to Jade Cargill getting the victory, but afterwards would also hit the Jaded on top of a steel chair to Alexa Bliss, who ended up being in the training room right after that. And then, guys, a confrontation backstage between Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes after what took place the week prior, where Sami Zayn did try to help out Cody Rhodes, but then that led to all right, guys, hold on here, please. All right, sorry about that, guys. And then also, guys, after this confrontation between Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes, this would lead to even bigger controversy as we see Danhausen talking to general manager Nick Aldis backstage and trying to figure out where all of his science experiment things were before The Miz would interrupt him. And The Miz was not too happy with the fact that he had a matchup against Axiom, who's from Spain. That's where we would see this Friday Night SmackDown take place, in Barcelona, Spain. So a really good matchup here. But of course, The Miz would fall to Axiom in our next matchup of the night, as these two would put on a show, and what I'm going to grade here on Tim Reynolds Show as an A-grade type matchup here on my WWE show review for Friday Night SmackDown. Axiom put on one hell of a show. The fans there in Spain really loved it, and The Miz, hey, he's really able to work with anybody. And then Sami Zayn, more controversy for him backstage, this time with Matt Cardona, which leads into our next matchup of the night, where we would see Matt Cardona go one-on-one with Sami Zayn here on Friday Night SmackDown. And then, guys, backstage, we'd also see Charlotte Flair checking on Alexa Bliss. And, guys, we would see Rhea Ripley come and ask how she's doing. And Charlotte Flair says that Jade Cargill has a receipt coming after Rhea Ripley promises to handle the Jade Cargill problem at WWE Clash in Paris, when the WWE Women's Championship will be on the line. Then in our next matchup of the night, guys, it would be a tag team match with one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest, going up against teaming up with Royce Keys, going up against the MFTs in Talatonga and Tamatonga, but the MFTs were able to get the victory, and with this win, they now put themselves in contention for the WWE Men's Tag Team Championships. And then, guys, also Danhausen backstage after we've seen that tag team matchup that, guys, I'm going to grade here on Tim Reynolds Show as a solid A. I thought these two did pretty well. It could have been more of a competitive match between Royce and Damian, but it was their first time tag teaming together, so I think a solid A match here with this one, guys. And The Miz, pissed off, threatening to sue general manager Nick Aldis backstage before Danhausen is the one seemingly causing all these blackouts that we're seeing, especially during Miz's matches. Excuse me. And then also, guys, after this, we'd see Chelsea Green backstage with the WWE Women's United States champion Tiffany Stratton trying to befriend her, but Tiffany's saying, hey, it's not that deep, girl. You need to back off a little bit here. So kind of weird to see that happen. And then, guys, our next match of the night was Matt Cardona going one-on-one with Sami Zayn. A stellar matchup between these two. I would almost say maybe a match of the night candidate here, but a well-run match here. I'm going to give it a solid B+. I thought it was a very, very very good one. Matt Cardona almost comes up with the victory, but Sami Zayn gets back on the winning track with a big win here against Matt Cardona on Friday Night SmackDown. And then, guys, up after that, we would see the WWE Men's United States Champion Trick Williams with Little Yachty by his side come out and talk to the fans there in Barcelona who were chanting, "Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick!" And he would be interrupted by none other than Carmelo Hayes, who was still trying to shoot his shot as he looks to get back in the title picture for the WWE Men's United States Championship. But these two were then interrupted by none other than Ricky Saints, who is the opponent for Carmelo Hayes tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. But we did hear some breaking news as we see Trick Williams declares himself for the King of the Ring tournament, which starts on Monday Night Raw. And this would lead to our next matchup of the night as Ricky Saints goes one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes in what I'm going to say was the match of the night here on Friday Night SmackDown. Definitely giving this one a solid A+ grade. These two definitely put on a show here, showing off their athleticism with Carmelo Hayes getting the victory over Ricky Saints and what was an exciting and stellar match here on Friday Night SmackDown. And then, guys, a little Blake Monroe segment. We're not gonna really even mention that or talk about that here, as we see Chelsea Green would then go one-on-one with Nia Jax, and Green all by herself, you thought she didn't stand a chance, but as it turns out, Tiffany Stratton would come and actually help out Chelsea Green here and help her get the victory over Nia Jax. Talk about an upset win and what I thought was a stellar match. I'm gonna give this one a solid B+ grade between these two ladies. I thought it was definitely a clean matchup. The first time I think I've seen Nia Jax go one-on-one with Chelsea Green, or at least in quite a while. But I love this sort of like pairing that we're starting to see between Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green. But an excellent matchup here, guys, on my WWE show review for Friday Night SmackDown. Congratulations to Chelsea Green as well for being able to get back into the winners column here with a big victory there. And guys, backstage after this, we see Fatal Influence threatening the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in, in Brie Bella and also in Paige. And I'm really excited to see what this could mean for the women's tag team division. And then we end things on Friday Night SmackDown with Cody Rhodes confronting Gunther, the #1 contender for the undisputed WWE Championship, as both of these men can't wait to get their hands on each other, as Gunther says he promises to choke out Cody Rhodes after Cody Rhodes called him a liar, saying he didn't want all the flash and glamour and all of the pressure that comes with being the WWE Champion. But we will find out at WWE Clash in Italy which one of these two men will walk out as the undisputed WWE Champion. You let me know in the comments, guys. And this has been my WWE show review after Friday Night SmackDown here on Tim Reynolds Show. And thank you, wrestling fans and WWE Universe, for hanging out here for this live play-by-play for WWE Friday Night SmackDown on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night, and we'll see you guys next time here on Tim Reynolds Show's YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your evening.